If you feel the desire to expand your awareness, feel a connection to higher planes of existence, and are on a quest of soul searching and spiritual connection, then you might be a starseed. In this week's video, I'm going to show you how to discover your starseed type so that you can strengthen your spiritual connection, your understanding of who you are, why you are, and your feeling like you belong. Stay tuned for a guided visualization practice and tools that you can use to foster this connection. First, let's talk about what exactly is a starseed and some traits to know that you truly are from the stars. Many starseeds and star children will feel connected to ancient lands lost to time, and to beings in our known universe and beyond our galaxy. You may have always felt a connection to the stars. If you are a starseed, you may even have a remembrance of past lives and lifetimes experienced on different planes of existence. Due to being born with higher awareness and perhaps even extrasensory abilities, a feeling of not belonging or feeling out of place may have arisen at various times in your life. It may seem that your consciousness is too vast for the trivialities of the world and to be confined into any box, preferring instead to spend your time fostering your connection to your spirit body, your emotional world, and healing your mind, quieting the mind, your thoughts, and wanting to explore the possibilities of these different worlds that you are able to tap into, the vast experiences that are made available at this point of awareness. It is normal for starseeds to long for a community where they belong. Some starseeds will find this community through their higher calling, purpose, and mission. Other starseeds will find that their higher calling, purpose, and mission is to simply hold the frequency of the star systems and constellations, galaxies from which they originate. For these specific groups of starseeds, it is really important for you to foster your connection to your star family. You may also feel guided to hold a collective energy for the frequency of humanity, holding space for large bodies of thought, working to actively shift the consciousness of humanity through your intention. Depending on where the cosmic origins of your soul are tied to, your spiritual gifts and abilities will vary. Now, we will be going into the various types of starseeds, and this will move as somewhat of a creative visualization to help perhaps trigger any memories that you may have lived on these frequencies and potentially help you to find your star family. When discovering your cosmic lineage, it is important for you to understand the benefits this has for not only your own life and the karmic ties that you're working through in this one, but also in the shifting landscape of spiritual understanding to the concept of the universe and the focus on the self as being a central focus and the greatest importance. Finding your specific type of starseed is revolutionary, and you are on the cutting edge of humanity as we shift into a brand new era and age of being. Now, the specific starseed types that we're going to get into include the Lyrans, the Draconians, the Sirians, the Andromedans, the Arcturians, and finally the Pleiadians. Pay attention to which alien race that you feel most connected to as I list out the characteristics. Which do you feel that you are most like? Do you remember any of these beings? It could also be very important for you to picture the environment in which they inhabit. Notice any similarities that you may have, Lyrans are feline beings. They have a very pure feminine expression of energetic resonance. These beings prefer to live in peaceful harmony with their environment, which includes lush green plant life. Their societies are intertwined with the natural world. Their steel structures adorned by the landscape around them. Lyrans are known to be peaceful, however, are forceful in nature in their pursuits. Lyrans are on the frequency of purple and white. Draconians are reptilian beings. They are driven toward chaos and disruption. They are motivated by what others may seem as selfish intent. Their landscape is humid and damp. They spend a lot of their time on spaceships, as their land is almost uninhabitable. Although of a high frequency, possess a reptilian brain. They are driven by desire, act on instinct, and do what they can to survive. Once decided, they have incredible will to accomplish the mission that they set out to complete. Andromedans are very intelligent beings with humanoid features. Their skin ranges in a wide array of pastel colors, similar to Lyra. They are of the 12th dimensional frequency. They have futuristic cities of great technological advancement. In their spare time, they enjoy exploring the realms of consciousness, understanding it, deciphering it, decoding it, and are interested in the exploration of realms beyond their known universe. However, they prefer to remain away from the happenings of planet Earth and humankind due to their value of free will. The feminine is exalted, respected, honored, and appreciated. Many leadership positions in their society are held by feminine beings. Although being of such high frequency, the harsh polarity of gender norms that we experience on Earth hold less significance. Pleiadians are a very timeless group of beings. The Pleiadians are shapeshifters, appearing in a variety of forms, and often take on a bright blue or indigo hue. These beings are purely cosmic. They are made up of the stuff of stars and are consistently vibrating at the frequency of light. They are light beings. They have a playful, loving spirit, full of joy, full of excitement for what humanity can become. They feel very close to their particular star children, and their presence will always be known to you if you are of the Pleiadian frequency. If you are Pleiadian, you possess gifts of second sight and are highly intuitive. You are an old soul with great wisdom, and with it the burden of much hardship that you are overcoming in this lifetime. You may have many enemies. It could be that your worst is the one that you must face within yourself. However, it is through your limitless faith and knowledge of your potential that you will have the strength and the support to move forward. Sirians have the skin of an aquatic mammal, ranging from shades of cool blue to deep red to bright pastels. They are also shapeshifters who travel in spacesuits. A bubble-like sphere covers their head to help them breathe as they come into contact with the climates of different planets. These alien beings are very explorative, and like the Pleiadians and the Arcturians, they are very interested in exploring the realms of consciousness through the likes of creating humanity in its own image. They are very high consciousness, hold very sacred information, however, have a quite passive approach when it comes to their role in the creation of worlds, preferring to exist in free-flowing relationship between themselves, their environment, and where the tides of the current being a higher movement of energy leads them toward. Arcturians have a very stabilizing force within the outer regions of the universe, and also possess mental intellect and capacity. They have large skulls, white skin, large black eyes, and tall, slender forms. They may appear to you in long robes, and it is through their minds that they are able to create very effective methods of expanding consciousness. Arcturians are less free-flowing than the Sirians and much more logical. Their minds are sharp. They are masters at energy manipulation and are able to build incredible structures. They are a protective force, a guiding light, and watch over their star children as well with great care. The Arcturians prefer the quiet that desolation brings. Their environment is quite deprived of any external sensory stimulation, whereas the Andromedans and Lyrans have bustling environments. The Arcturians are quite an introverted group of beings, preferring to speak with their thoughts rather than through language. You can determine your starseed origins by your own temperament, the particular colors that you are drawn to, the things that you are inspired to do, and what you are naturally gravitated toward in your personal life or professional life. Any specific dreams or memories that you may have of other worlds and places you've been to, places you'd like to go or gravitated toward on the material plane of our reality. If you want to know for sure what your starseed type is, you can take the quiz. The link to discover your starseed type will be in the description below. And of course, I would urge you to continue to explore some other practices that you can use to rediscover your starseed lineage. Include thinking back to your childhood. What did the little version of you find joy in? Did they have a favorite toy? What games did they like to play? What were their dreams? I would encourage you to also start to explore the realm of your dreams, the subconscious, as this is how spirit is able to speak to you. Invest in a dream journal so that you can get better at remembering and deciphering your dreams, and set the intention to meet your star family in this realm when you are most receptive. You could get in the practice of perhaps automatic writing of memories you might have of higher planes of existence. It is important with this practice not to judge your thoughts or wonder whether or not they are real, but rather to allow your thoughts to flow freely and naturally. And it is through this process you will uncover more of your soul ties. And then of course seeking guidance from experienced practitioners and keepers of wisdom is highly recommended. Again, you can check out the website in the description below for the quiz and also any of my spiritual services that I offer. You can continue to deepen your exploration by watching any of the Starseed videos in my Starseeds playlist. I am so excited that I am a part of your journey of self-discovery and your starseed awakening. Leave any suggestions you have for future videos in the comments below. Share this video with a fellow starseed and subscribe for weekly messages and divine guidance. Remember to keep an open mind as you continue to explore, and I can't wait to speak to you soon. Until next time.